We all have our respected fandoms, our favorite movies and shows that enrich our lives. The things we watch shape us, they motivate us, and they even give us hope. From our favorite childhood cartoons to edgy pop songs that motivate teenage rebellions, or even familiar faces that put us at ease when the world gets to be too tough to handle. Pop culture isn't just a trendy start with no end. It evolves, adapts, and changes all of us throughout our entire lives. No matter where it takes us, one thing is for sure. It'll always be here in new, surprising ways, building connections between all of us. Hi, my name is John Greenwood, an artist living out in Northern Virginia. Walk with me as I tell you my stories. It's January 2023, and you know what that means. It's time to get to work. Currently, I make my living selling artwork. I go to different shows, everything from craft shows, Comic-Cons, beer festivals, you name it, selling pop culture artwork every single weekend. When I initially started the business, I did it with my wife, Emily, who's incredibly awesome. And we started the business by doing silly, ridiculous events like Pokemon cruises, historic ghost tours, Harry Potter themed escape rooms, and my favorite, cats from space. At the time, we had a little shop in the town of Occoquan. You see, everybody was out playing Pokemon Go, going crazy, and everything in town closed at 5 o'clock. So, we opened up a tiny little shop selling snacks and drinks, and in the meantime, my wife Emily put up fan art from various Comic-Cons that we picked up. Over time, people kept asking us, is this for sale, is this for sale, pointing at the artwork that we had on the walls. And finally, after a handful of people asking, I said, yes, that is for sale. I bought 120 pieces of artwork from an awesome artist named Angela McKendrick, one of our best friends, and we still sell her art to this day. After purchasing her artwork, in about 2 weeks, I'd sold every single piece that was there and realized, wait a second, if you want awesome, cool artwork like this, you've got to go to a Comic-Con, you got to travel, you got to pay a bunch of money to get in, and then you got to budget your money to pick out awesome artwork that you see. I decided to take the Comic-Con to the streets. I brought them out to craft shows, beer shows, any event that was happening locally, you name it, I was there with Angela's artwork, a bunch of other artists that I met along the way as well. And then I realized, wait a second, John, you're an artist, you went to school for design, why don't you make your favorite movie posters, bands, whatever, and do your interpretation of that? So I did. It was a big risk, kind of changing up the business plan from these fun, wacky events that we were doing to hitting the road and doing all these different shows. I mean, shows on the weekend, they're expensive, and the weekend is a big time for events. I brought my best friend Dave on. He's a phenomenal salesman, awesome guy, and again, my best friend. Who better to go to different shows and sell artwork with than the person that you are best friends with? With COVID peeking its ugly head out, we were unable to do events, but we could still sell art on the weekends, which is the main way that we make our money. This weekend, we're going to be working at the DC Big Flea, and as I mentioned before, it's January 2023. It's time to have a new year. It's time to record some of these adventures as we are going out and seeing all these awesome events and selling our fun artwork. The DC Big Flea is one of our favorite events, not necessarily because we make the most money at this show, but because of treasure. You never know what you're going to find. There's countless options, everything from people selling $10,000 watches, antiques, to the sweet ladies in the back corner selling their $2 beads. The DC Big Flea has got memorabilia and, most importantly, pop culture items from all throughout time. And what better way to start this video off than showing you a place that has a time capsule of pop culture awesomeness throughout all of time. In 2022, my New Year's resolution was to make 100 new pieces of artwork. Well, I did it, and I did it by October. It was awesome. This year, I'm focusing on video. I want to show you guys the awesome events and things that we're going to. So, without further ado, let's check it out, and let's get going to the DC Big Flea. right, we are here at the DC Big Flea Dulles Expo Center. We've unloaded all of our stuff. I'm headed in right now to meet up with Dave so that we can set up and get things going. Go make some money this weekend. DC Big Flea, here we come. It is fire. I love that orange interior. Treasures. What do you got? Jackets don't zip like they used to. Man, that jacket is fire. With a stripe down the sleeve. Day one, done. Off to day two, let's do it. All right, it's Sunday morning. We did well yesterday. I would say we crushed it actually. Probably one of our best days at the DC Big Flea for a Saturday, and that's an excellent way to start off 2023. Starting that year off right. We had a lot of great sales, got a lot of great footage, saw a lot of sweet things. I mean, treasure hunts. That's what the DC Big Flea is all about. It's about treasure hunts, about finding that sweet item that you didn't know you needed until you saw it, and then you're like, damn, I really need that thing. Right now I'm at the commuter lot waiting for Danger Dave, and then we're going to head on out to day two of the DC Big Flea.
5 minutes later.
Well, I just got off the phone with Dave, and it seems that Dave didn't set his alarm right, and he slept in. The conversation went a little something like this. Hey Dave, what's going on, man? Where you at?
Oh, well, you know, I think I might have slept in a little bit.
Oh, Dave, we're gonna be late to the show.
Oh man, that's my bad. Go on ahead without me.
Nah, I'm not gonna go ahead without you. You don't leave a man behind. You see people beating down the door at 11 o'clock.
Well, that's probably right. I'll be moving as fast as I can then, mate.
All right, well, do your best. Get here. We're gonna be there. It's gonna be all right.
Oh, John, you're the best friend a guy could have.
Dave, it's very sweet of you to say that, but it's all good, man. I'm gonna wait for you. You're my guy.
Oh, John, you're my guy too. But I'm wasting time sitting here talking about how awesome you are, so I think I'll go ahead and get ready.
All right, Dave, that sounds like a good idea. I'll see you really soon.
All right, John, stay awesome.
I will.
Sorry.
Well, there he is then. There's a big guy. We did it.
Tried to move as fast as I could.
You did great, mate. We're gonna get there on time. Day two, DC Big Flea. Dave, what'd you get?
Got myself a fishbowl TV.
Fishbowl TV.
Just a little shitty plastic fishbowl, but the whole inside's all busted out. Put some betta fish in there, and then you can light the back with like some sort of clamp light or something like that, and shine it through. And you can see the fish running around. Pretty cool, right?
Super cool. Jealous. Awesome find. Side mission at the DC Big Flea. We inherited a Victrola, and I, for the life of me, cannot find any Victrola albums. But my man over here, bam, there he is. You guys saw him yesterday when I walked by. Hooked me up with this. Bam. Tons of them. I can't wait to give a listen to it. You're a lifesaver, man. Thank you so much.
My
Champion.
pleasure, buddy.
Bam. Thank you. Thanks a ton for watching our adventures. We will see you next weekend when we travel to MarsCon, located now in Virginia Beach, or the Norfolk area, if you're local to Virginia and know how to pronounce that word. We'll catch you then. Bye.